Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 8 of Conan by Monolith, and we are playing the custom conspiracy in Kauran scenario that features the Conan Crossbowmen expansion minis. So this is our setup video for Season 8, so welcome. We're going to we've got the board mainly set up. Overlord track with Captain of the Guards, Crossbowmen, Bostonian Guards, another Captain of the Guards. We're going to throw into this one a additional Bostonian Archers just to make it spicy for our adventurers. Adventurers we're playing are Conan, Hydrathus, and Belit. So we'll show off the minis here. We've got the mini paint through video as well that you guys can go check out. So here's Conan, Hydrathus, and Belit. We'll also showcase the Crossbowmen and Bostonian Archers Captain as we get through the gameplay. So let's jump right into the game setup. We'll read the backstory. We'll get all the character cards and the Overlord's track set up, and we'll jump right into the gameplay. First, shout out to our sponsor, Pontos Fathom Press. 3-volume disclosure from the Necronomicon fragment. Necromancy of Nyarlathotep has been out. Recently published Hermeticism of Hastur, finally available at our bookstore, link in the description. And coming by the end of the year, Alchemy of Azathoth. H.P. Lovecraft and Robert E. Howard had lots of correspondences. I've been reading the letters of Lovecraft, including some letters to Howard, and there's definitely some overlap between the Cthulhu mythos and the Conan mythos. So go down there and check out the bookstore. Help us to sponsor the channel. By all means, like, subscribe, ring the bell, helps us grow the channel. And check out our other channel as well. We've got Pontos Fathom Press. We do podcasts over there. We've done them on the Hyborian Age, and we've done some podcasts on H.P. Lovecraft, so lots of interesting stuff out there. Hey guys, let me know in the comments too if you're playing, if you have any suggestions. I'm thinking of trying something new here. I'm thinking of doing a Conan by Monolith Cthulhu mashup. What do you guys think about mashups? I'm gonna kind of look into some potentials of maybe using the Cthulhu Wars miniatures and doing a mashup with Conan, because Conan has had some encounters. Let me know what you think in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing something like that. And let's jump into the setup. So first off, we've got the Overlord starts off with 9 gems on the track. So let's get the Overlord's gems set up. And we've already placed the minis on this the Thirsty Dog Tavern. So let's place the 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So we've got the 9 gems for the Overlord. We're also playing here with the custom solo deck rules. So the solo deck has different play options for who you're going to activate, so you can make an AI for that if you want to do solo play. Links available down below for these as well. You can find this out on Board Game Geeks. I just printed them out. I've got a video if you want to go check out the video of making them. I just put the Pontos Fathom octopus head there, a logo on it, and use the artwork from these AI cards. So yeah, they help to get a solo game going. We've also done a gameplay using the solo Monolith rules, which are a little bit different, but you guys can try both and let me know in the comments which one you like better if you're a solo player. From the point of view of our players, Conan, he starts out with 11 gems. And he also has he also gets the chainmail and Conan's sword as his starting weapons. Belit, she starts out with 9 gems. And she starts out as usual with the ornamental spear and leather armor this time to help with damage. And Hydrathus starts out with 10 gems. And Hydrathis starts out with, again, kind of a little out of character for Hydrathis. He starts out with shield and a sword, so he's definitely in combat mode here, as well as the two spells Lightning Storm and Mitra's Halo. So he's got those. Let's place the token on turn 0 where we are. Next up, let's take a look at the board setup. We've got 2 reinforcement points. So the Overlord player can call in on the reinforcement Raven, number more Bessonian guards, and the Bessonian archers can come into play based on these reinforcement points. They're here and here. So this is the reinforcement points, so they'll be coming in from the entrance. Our characters also start right at the bottom here at the gate, so they're basically at the entry point of the Thirsty Dog as they go in. I think they're right off camera here, but you can see them there. Right, and then, and we'll show Conan off again. This is one of the first minis I painted through, these Conan minis. So, as you guys know, we have tons of, we've been playing a lot of Joan of Arc, and we're going to start getting into Song of Ice and Fire, which also has large size minis like this, so I'm excited to get into that. Next up, we've got these 2 randomized treasure chests, and on the back side of the treasure chests, there's a 1 and a 2. The scenario says that if the players choose the scenario, let's see how would we want to do it. So it's either 1 or 2 gets the spell book. So the requirements to win are, if you leave the area with the spell book, the heroes win. So opening chests, if the number is 1, it contains a spell book. If it's 2, the chest is empty. Okay, so we've got 1s and 2s. We've got these 2 randomized. These 2 go here and here. So the 2 chests are there. They've each got a crossbowman guarding them. And then here's our spell book. We can just place this to the side. And then finally, let's jump right into the backstory. So scenario is called The Conspiracy in Kauran. It says Kauran is a small country wedged between the great western states and the sultanates of the Far East. Its major city, also called Khauran, is an affluent trade center that controls many caravan routes. Like a watchtower, it stands near the river that separates the lush regions from the vast sandy desert. Threatened for decades by the Shemite nomads and the Zawagir pillagers who prowl the deserts to the east, the kingdom has always relied on contingents of mercenaries from all Hyborian nations to defend itself. Though not of Hyborian blood, Conan the mighty Cimmerian finds himself among those troops after having pledged his sword for gold. A fitting duty for the barbarian, clashing swords with Shemites by day, squandering his pay on wine and soft flesh in the taverns of Kauran by night. During the night of carousing, Conan overhears a whispered conversation regarding a conspiracy against Queen Taramis. He learns that the captain of the royal guard could be leading the conspiracy with the support of the king of Zamora. The Cimmerian knows that the queen rewards loyalty, but he also knows that without solid evidence, it will be impossible for him to thwart the conspiracy officially. Thus he decides to act directly, and with the help of a few acolytes heads towards the inn where the conspirators are expected to meet, convinced he will find evidence of their treachery. So, winning the game is basically if the heroes flee the tavern with the spellbook, heroes win the game. Losing the game at the end of turn 7, if the Overlord has prevented the heroes from fleeing the tavern with the spellbook, the Overlord wins the game. And that's going to wrap it up for the game setup. We've also got the captain of the guard here. So Conan, Hydrathis, and Billet, they're going to try to come prove through the spellbook that he's in cahoots with the conspiracy. We'll flee the inn with that spellbook. before turn 7. So turn 7 is our checkpoint here. And that's going to do it. So guys, we'll see you in turn 1. Check on the link to go forward, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.